They're really gonna be about old Justin Trudeau. Oh, Justin Trudeau. Come on in here, man. Yeah, Canada's prime minister stepped down. Boy, boy, what had happened? He was like the golden boy there for a minute. But after restrictions and things hit with the economy stuff, he was getting some gifts and things was messing up with the economy and things, and people been divided and people ain't feeling him and so on. His wife left him. Stuff just went downhill for him, you know. Canada had a pretty good reputation. He seemed like he was there for a chunk. He'd been there for like 9 years. Of course, he ran into with Trump, and there was all kinds of things that were going on. But this was kind of not a surprise that he stepped down amidst the political scandal and how his business was going. I used to go over there, and it was very divisive. People were not feeling him. You know, he there was once upon a time he was seen like a prince, but then he miraculously turned into a frog. I mean, the Trudeau thing just didn't hit no more. And when you get into political tenure, especially if you're in a country and they have certain expectations and they have certain ways that they expect you to hit, and he wasn't hitting no more. So this was kind of like not. If you happen to be being around in that situation, you weren't shocked. You were kind of surprised that it took this long, because it's like, okay, he started the new year off and he must have really met up with his team and said, yo, I don't think it's a good look that you keep on going, because I mean, he had been in there for a decade. It seemed like he'd been there forever, but there was definitely tension and friction with the way some of the manufacturers, some of the things were going, and business it's been very tough for some people. They've got their own hostilities. They got their own resentment. They dealing with a lot of racial tension, a lot of division in terms of some of the shipments, some of the suppliers, and so he wasn't hitting no more. He was like the golden goose for a moment. But one thing about it with these countries and places, they only tolerate so much of you before they get tired of dealing with you. And they ain't trying to be feeling you no more. And so it was pretty evident, and it was only a amount of time before you kind of got the feeling that folks was gonna kind of like kick him to the curb. But he had been really, for a while he was popular, but then it fell out. It fell off. It was just one of them situations. And again, when you're in politics, you can be happening for a moment, and then people can act like, "What have you done for me lately?" They can really shift on you and turn on you. And I think that that's something that he tried to play it off and try to be all cool and